This is number 9 green. We'll walk out here and get a view back down the hill. Now you can look back down the hill and you can see Laura, Ray's wife, walking down on the golf course. She's trying to probably hunt us down a little bit here. But you can look down, this is number 9, this big tree on the corner here. We've nicknamed him Osgood. Osgood is the goalie for the Detroit Red Wings. It stops a lot of balls. A lot of balls get rejected by him. So he was so appropriately named Osgood. So comes into play quite a bit. You can also see, as long as you look back, you can kind of see the clubhouse back in the background from 9T. This is kind of the backside, if you will, of the retaining wall. You can see that the American flag, the pole, is actually starting to lean because of it's starting to wash out. And this area here, the reason it is a retaining wall is it's a picnic area. A lot of the outings that come here actually use this area for a picnic. Afterwards they bring their own food, but you can see the wall here is starting to really deteriorate in a lot of areas. We've come in here and put a plank in. This used to be a beautiful flower box on the top edge of this. It has irrigation going to the flowers, but because of the way the wall is and how it's broken, we've really not put any more flowers into it. It's just kind of gone all natural. But you can see that this is kind of a meeting place. People can congregate up here, look out towards number 9 green, watch their friends and family come up the 9th hole. Long ago, probably 10 years ago, I had a guy build some brick grills. Those are no longer in use because it's too hard to find equipment for them. At one point I thought I had a great idea, but it's become more of a nightmare. So we no longer use those grills. We actually bring grills down for people. But you can kind of get a good feel of what we're talking about, the retaining wall. The metal cables that you saw that were broken are actually buried back in this area somewhere, way back into this hill. It's just not, with them breaking, it's not going to last too much longer. So that's one of the priorities that we have to deal with at this point. I think we'll head up and get some pictures of the deck area. Sloan, I know that here's a couple of our grills that we actually rolled down that are on this deck as well. This is the aluminum frame that hoists the awning, and I think we took some pictures of that. If you look back in those pictures, you'll see that awning goes on this. The ultimate goal here would be to extend that roof line out to at least as far as the deck is. Close that in, and then maybe put some ceiling fans out there and some electric so people can actually sit out here. They already do, but the problem is the awning. The awning is a replacement thing that has to happen every 5 to 6 years. There's a lot of algae on it. It's hard to clean, and it's pretty expensive. So to fix a problem, I think we really need to bring that roof line out, put some ceiling fans in there, and maybe enclose it even, and put screens in. I'm not quite sure about that quite yet, but that is something that we've talked about. You can look down and see the cart barn down there. That's where all the carts are stored in the winter, plus some of our maintenance vehicles. I think we'll take you in the pro shop real quick. This is is the pro shop here. This is more or less the lounge area, if you will. We don't have a liquor license here. One of the beauties of Ridgeview is people get to bring their own. So you can stop and get your favorite beverage and bring it out here. This is some of the things that you can kind of see around here. This is our Thirsty Thursday League board. This is the counter area. We did take some pictures of this. This whole area needs to be redone. This yellow top has been here since probably the 70s at some point. It really needs to be configured differently so that you can actually look out to see the number one tee rather than be hidden behind it. The whole pro shop really kind of needs to be done, if you will, just because of whoever did the design of it didn't know what they were doing in the first place. These are the bathrooms. This is the men's bathroom. It's all wallpapered. It's all starting to rip a little bit. And it definitely has not a real good light, kind of 70s motif. No fan. Fan doesn't work. Ladies' bathroom, much nicer than the men's. We know how important that is to ladies. Not that that's the right way to say it, but it is much better. The fan in this doesn't work either, but it's still, again, we've got the wallpaper that needs to be taken care of here. We'll take you over here into the pro shop where we generally have a lot of equipment. Luckily for us, we do things on consignment, and the consignment, the nice thing is I get to take everything back at the end of the season that we don't sell. Not a real huge area, but we have it pretty well stocked up in the summer. Here is that logo that we were talking about back on number 4, and you can kind of see that V. And if you look back at that part of the video, that's our logo. It went over well. It's a really unique logo. People like it. This is the pro shop side of the pro shop. Once again, not doing it a whole lot of justice with nothing in here, but most certainly is what it is. All right. We'll head back out here. And I think at this point, Sloan, I think we'll actually shut the camera off. We'll get back to number 5, and we'll show you the back trail to the house. And we had made comment on that today, so we want to make sure we show you that before we end this. So we're going to shut this off now, head back to number 5, and continue our video from hole number 5, where the back trail is to the house.